Horrible news coming out of northeastern Nigeria, the town of Potiskum. Islamic militants stormed a Western school and killed 29 children and a teacher there. The teacher is Muhammad Musa, who was shot in the chest. Some of the students also shot. Some died in the fire when the school was burned down. The Muslims brought both weapons and cans of gasoline to burn down the school. Now, this is not the first. This is hardly the first. Many have been burned down in Nigeria recently. We'll give you that information. But first, in this particular case, so the parents have been searching through the remains of this school to find out if their children are alive or dead, and because of the extent of the burning down of the school, some of the bodies cannot be identified right now. And it's also believed that dozens of the school children, by the way, this school had, I believe, well over 1,200 students. Many of them are believed to have escaped into the brush when the attack happened, and they might still be out there, and we don't currently know. The children were apparently so scared, their schoolmates being shot and being killed in the fires, that they escaped wherever they could. We have a quote from one of the fathers. Malam Abdullahi says, "That's it, I'm taking my other boys out of the school." They were able to identify 2 of his children did die in the attack. Now, he also has 3 younger children in a nearby school. He says he's taking them out now. He says it's not safe. The gunmen are attacking schools, and there's no protection for students despite all the soldiers. Now, very little information about the current military situation in Nigeria gets any play whatsoever in the U.S., so I'm going to give you some details about that. So starting in May 14th, the president of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, declared a state of emergency because of the extremely widespread attacks of these Islamic militants. Now, at that time, they had taken over a significant portion of the country. Some reports are saying up to 1/6 of the country was in the hands of these militants. Now, in the time from when the state of emergency was declared, thousands of troops were deployed, and they have been able to take over significant portions of the country back from the hands of the militants. They've been using both traditional ground troops, also attacks with fighter jets. Helicopter gunships have attacked some of the known bases of the militants. But unfortunately, as a consequence of this, the militants have fled to more rugged mountainous terrain where the military is unable to really pursue them effectively. And so out of those bases, they have been continuing their attacks on some of the Western schools and other areas. So we believe at this point that the gunmen that attacked the school are from the Boko Haram sect, which, by the way, translates to Western education is sacrilege. So that's obviously ominous and horrible. And so, yeah, you're seeing once again in another area, this time in Africa, the clash between some Western influence in Nigeria and the traditional Islamic militants. So obviously extremely horrible news. Scores of schools in the past year have been burned down just in northeast Nigeria. I can't imagine what I would be thinking if I was a parent in that area, but I also don't know at this point what you're supposed to do. This conflict could continue for months, it could continue for years. And if the military is unable to secure these schools, as a parent, I don't know where you're supposed to put your children. You can't simply move out of the country, as many people might assume you would. And so horrible situation there. Now, as we said, the military has had some success in combating these militants. I don't know if they will be able to stamp it out entirely, because it seems like it's a well-funded and well-stocked group, but I wish them the best of luck in this struggle.